The buzz around Manuel Quezon continues. Not Quezon the movie, but a genuine interest in Quezon the man. I visited Leon Gallery to look at pieces from the life of one of our most iconic presidents. The lots were fascinating and full of surprises. Stay until the end, hindi ako prepared doon sa huli. First up, the Philippine Commonwealth Presidential Banner. This flag symbolized a young Philippines on the verge of independence, stepping onto the world stage under the leadership of Manuel L. Quezon. The banner is large and is meant for display at a large venue. Share ko lang, we just commemorated the anniversary of the Philippine Commonwealth last November 15. 90 years ago this week, this milestone was heralded by Time magazine with Manuel Quezon on the cover. Next, the Laughing Quezon Gold Cross Medal. This features Quezon's smiling silhouette. A few medals were made in the US and never mass-produced, nor were they distributed to soldiers in the Philippines because this particular profile was deemed a travesty of medallic art. That is why these are so rare. Next, Quezon's passport from 1924. The passport carried a photo, his details, and physical description, such as his height of 5 feet 7 inches. This was the time when he was a senator. Leonard Wood signed the document. This passport was the one he used during the Philippine independence missions to the US, which led to the Tidings-McDuffie Act that began the 10-year transition period towards the Philippines' complete independence. Next, Quezon family photo from the 1930s and a newspaper clipping of the same photograph. This artifact comes with a letter, which I feel is the highlight. A handwritten note from Manuel Quezon to his wife Aurora on 6 pages, front and back, of cream vellum paper embossed with the seal of the Commonwealth Republic and the words Malacanang Palace below it. The letter was dated January 25, 1937. 3 years na siyang presidente nito. 2 weeks earlier, Quezon signed into law the creation of a national language based on Tagalog. That same year, he would sign the law giving women the right to vote and would welcome Jewish refugees fleeing the Nazi invasion of Europe. So busy si Lolo Casey. Pero kahit mahal natin si Quezon, talagang red flag siya as a husband. His letter to his wife began with a mundane conversation about the kids. He reassured his wife that he took care of the girls, Baby and Nini, on their trip home from Hong Kong. He quickly got to the point of why he was writing the letter. Let me read a few juicy excerpts. Darling, I am still wondering if you really think that I love you less. Please don't doubt me. Kapag ganun ang buwelo, tataas agad ang kilay ko. I have my weakness, as you know, but dear, it's all superficial. And you know also that accepting the case of that bailarina, my weakness in this respect have not been serious. Bailarina during this time period does not refer to a dancer of classical ballet. Ang sabi ni Lolo Casey ay may kahinaan siya para sa mga sumasayaw sa mga nightclubs at cabaret. Ganun. After we have been married, you have placed me sometimes in a position where I thought that it was better that I should not confess to you what I have done that might hurt your feelings. Ignorance is bliss daw, girl. I want you to know that whatever such a thing took place, I have felt very bad about it because nothing I dislike more than not to tell the truth. And I always resented the fact that you should prefer to put me in such a situation, thus making me almost hate myself. So kasalanan pa ni Lola Aurora na feeling guilty siya. Hala, nanisi pa. Marami pang chika sa sulat. May away sila, resulting in Lola Aurora leaving for Baguio without telling Lolo Casey. Alam ng buong Malacanang pero hindi niya sinabi sa asawa niya. Meron isa pang selos for a pensionada. That's the term for the scholars sent to the US to study. At meron ding plea for understanding kasi mahirap ang trabaho niya. Certain considerations is due to my office, ang sabi sa sulat. He disclosed his mental health struggles. If I had not been strong, perhaps I would have had a nervous breakdown again, he said. He ends the letter with lambing, that they will vacation as a family in America and Europe after his work in Washington is complete. Quezon ends his letter with love and kisses, Dad. This letter is a window into a marriage weathering pressure, political, personal, and emotional. Ito yung history na hindi mo mababasa sa textbooks. It's intimate, raw, and complicated, just like all real love stories. If you want to see these Quezon treasures up close, visit the Leon Gallery between November 29 and December 5. The Kingly Treasures auction happens on Saturday, December 6, 2025 at 2 p.m. These items remind us that our nation was built by patriotic and brilliant, albeit flawed Filipinos. Preserving more of their stories through artifacts and evidence gives history a richer, more human dimension. O, diba?
Meow meow.